Two-tone and L-E-L-N-E-S-S-N. Yes, we are the very best.
$7 popping collars, eating shrimp. $5 met some girls from Guatemala, now they trying to holler.
Now before they wouldn't bother, now I'm trying to be a scholar, cause she giving all the knowledge to me.
Knowledge to me.
Doing homework every night of the week. Like she chillin' up at college with me.
College with me, but we cruising, man. Rolling up at 430. Kush same color as a Kobe Road jersey. Or a throwback worthy. Giraffe ass high. Fresh breeze just passing us by.
Cause I'm cruising on a Sunday afternoon. I got my good shoes on. Ain't got no bad news. Here's what you say to the lady. Let me squeeze you. Let me hold you. Let me squeeze you. Let me hold you. Why? Cause I don't wanna leave this party, baby, without you. What you waiting for? Hop in the ride.
Okay.
What you waiting for? Hop in the
So
ride.
I arrive at a party at 9. I reside beside Sim. Think when we fly, time's on our side. But look again, then it's 11 p.m. Chalk it on the board. Time to sin. Let's begin. Hey, you're kinda cute, and I got the loot to befriend both you and your girlfriend too.
You single Tim Jones?
Well, that depends. Just then she turned to a friend and she said,
I really like him.
Say word.
I really like him.
Oh yeah.
I really like.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JCT Tv. I'm Papa T. As in opening always, we like to extend a great big salutation to the chief engineer in the back, making the magic happen, none other than Big Al. Big Al, how's it going? We also would like to give a great big shout out to the entire staff of Sky 13. We have Nate in the house this evening. Open up the door so we can come in and kick in the door for you and you. One act, one talent, one individual at a time, because that's the process step by step that actually creates continuous growth. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great subject matter tonight, is auto suggestion, abstract and concrete. We have host this evening, Ken Hampton, CEO of Raise 'em Up Records, Joe Carroll, and returning to the fold, the outstanding Brother O. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over now to the motto of the week, and we will return with the round table and see where the spirit leads these gentlemen with auto suggestion.
What's up, everybody out there in TV land? We're back at another edition of JCT TV. I'm Ken Hampton, Ken's Corner, and today's topic is going to be crazy, but I'd like to let you guys know who we have in the building with us today. Coming back, as always, we got to our left right here, we got Brother Joe C. Carroll.
Good to be here, Ken.
Always a pleasure. And we got a special guest in the building today, Brother O. Brother O, how you doing, brother?
I'm all right, brother. Glad to be here.
Good to be here. Good to see you guys. And today's topic is something. When I saw it, I was like, wow, where are we gonna go with this? but it's abstract and concrete. And so we're going to jump right in on the topic and see where the Spirit leads us. And you guys want to open up with, where you're feeling on this?
Oh
on this
boy,
particular topic?
auto-suggestion, abstract and concrete. I don't know, when I think of auto-suggestion, I think of self-suggestion. In other words, we plant a seed in our own minds rather than having outside input,
Right.
So if I think of, okay, suggestion, if I give myself an idea, like I want to do something, to me that's auto-suggestion because I'm doing it myself. So I'm thinking of it in terms of, like, what do I want to do as a human being? And rather than just kind of going along with the flow or staying within the status quo, I'm thinking that as a human being with creativity and the ability to move forward, to do something, I have the ability to suggest to myself, what do I want to do? Now, we can go in a few directions with that, but basically that's what I think of when I think of auto-suggestion. And abstract and concrete, I don't know. I'm going to wait for you guys to kind of take us in that direction because I have a hard time with that right now.
Well, in the same vein, abstract, I was looking at it like, yes, all over the place, and you would be termed eclectic, but then again, it's the forms in auto-suggestion. Like when you go into like abstract and you suggesting to yourself, I suggest things to myself all day.
Right.
I suggested to myself, I need to get up on time because I have to be here. But then garbage came in and distracted me from being here on time.
Right.
So I have an issue with that personally.
I feel you.
Abstract. It's like also when artists, they draw on abstract canvases.
Right.
So it's like ordering your thoughts. That's how I'm looking at it. It just comes to be like ordering your thoughts, but then concrete, firming up what you actually formed in your mind. That's when it just hit me like that. Like, yeah, that's about it. Most I can get out of abstract was I looked at it like that. It's all over the place. Then concrete, you solidified it as a complete structured form.
Right. It's interesting because I always, as we go into these different topics, I try to, first and foremost, when I get up, is the Lord, what do you want out of this day? What's the plan? What's the plan? It's all about you first. And when I think about auto-suggestion, we know that the word auto is automatic. It's part of automatic. It's something you automatically do. And to suggest, to have a suggestion is to get a bunch of information and figure out and inquire what should I do with the information that's required to me. So when God, when it goes to abstract, when God created everything, it was abstract because he created a bunch of different things. He created the heavens, the earth, and everything within it. So all these things came together to be something concrete, which is the life that we have. This life that we have should be concrete. Sometimes we're abstract and we're all over the place. And God says, listen, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ. So renewing your mind and getting a concrete mentality in life and how we look at life and deal with all our situations, our situations and everything that we go through. Life is a bunch of abstract things going on. And we have to bring all that abstraction and bring it to something concrete to where it's going to be beneficial for our growth in life. So, when I saw that, I said, Lord, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying automatically get up, put me first. That's the first suggestion that we need to work on. Suggesting that, Lord, you first. That's the first thing. That's the first suggestion. Then, okay, what is next? What is the next thing I need to do? I need to get myself in order, get my mind right, so that when I go out there into this abstract world with a bunch of different things going on, I could be concrete in the decisions that I make in my life that will line up for everything around me and everyone around me. So that's where I kind of, the Spirit would lead me in regards to that. Anyone want to pick up on that?
Sure, yeah. A couple of things. Brother O said something that made me think of abstract in terms of like free form. So, and when you were talking about God creating, in a way, you know,
Nice touch.
yeah, there was like this free form, free thinking, you know, let me see what I can create here. I mean, look at a giraffe. We can't figure out like that neck, you know, or certain
seriously.
bugs and things like that. I mean, that to a human, that's like free form creativity.
Yep.
But it ended up, like you said, being a concrete thing because everything fits together, everything harmonizes. You know, the giraffe can pick off the leaves off the tall trees, you know, and the bug can take care of the things on the ground, and the worms can do stuff in the earth that help the plants, which help us. Everything is tied together. So, yeah, in a way, it's almost like you start with the abstract, end up with the concrete. That's what I'm hearing from
Literally.
you guys.
When you start with the abstract, it's like you said, you have a formless situation that you gave form through thought. When you brought God into it, I was like, excellent knowledge. You had it down pat. And like when you go into Genesis, the first couple of chapters, you like abstract,
Without form.
concrete.
Right.
Literally, like when I wake up in the morning, all I'm saying is thank you. That's the best form of what I can actually say in gratitude for being able to open my eyes.
Right, absolutely.
I say it, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, thy will be done this day. I mean, this is a day of completion. Why? Because you already completed the day before I even woke up. You already know what I'm going to do, so all I got to do is walk out and
Go through the form.
The form.
And the forms of different things but being concrete in those things, the decisions that you make, that hopefully when we do that, we're building in every aspect of our lives. Like I always say this on our show, that we're not created for ourselves. We were created for everyone else. And we're the gift to this life for everyone that comes into our path. And we put into their lives different situations, and hopefully they'll be concrete, that when we give it to them, they look at it and say, listen, I'm going to take this information or this person's life, and I'm going to use that to be concrete in the things that I do in my life, that I can go out and do the exact same thing with someone else.
awesome.
Right.
We're literally, how you say, we are a blessing onto others by being an inspiration, by being what motivates another individual to actually look at themselves and make concrete decisions.
Right.
Being objective and rational in their everyday living, whether you male or female, because at the end of the day, that's all you have.
Absolutely. So we're going to go into some coverage from 2018, and we're going to come back and we're going to heat this up even more. You guys are on fire over here. So be back, right back.
Y'all feeling good? I'm feeling good too. You know what, ladies? You know how sometimes you wake up with an attitude. Sometimes you done broke up with your man, he done pissed you off. You be like, keep on walking. But girl, you know what I'm talking about. He done made you real mad, but fellas, I know we get on y'all's nerves too. But right now I'm talking to the ladies, so y'all have to fall in. Are y'all with that? Give me the snap. All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on, hey, keep on. Yeah. You can just go, walk on, keep on. here. And I had to just, yeah, keep on walking.
Hey y'all, we're back and it's crazy up here. And our topic today is autosuggestion, abstraction and concrete. And we left out, Brother O, you was speaking and you was hitting on some amazing topics in regards to this particular thing here. And I just say, tell me a little bit more in depth to where you're at, and how do you come to the decisions that you made in regards to being in autosuggestion, abstract, and concrete?
Oh, I had my world shattered, I would say almost 6 weeks ago. I had to make some life-changing decisions. I mean, extreme life-changing decisions. And due to the process of that, my thoughts was literally all over the place because I was more worried about everything other than myself. Going through that experience, that was an extreme trial. So going through the trial, by laying in a state of repose, I utilized a technique. It's a 15-minute technique you can do, through visualization and manifestation. I focused on the goal. The goal was health, my health.
Right.
And I utilized that 15 minutes to auto-suggest to myself, I am healthy. My body is sound and functioning in accord with nature's way. I dispelled garbage in and garbage out. Garbage that was coming in was, of course, it was the nurses disturbing my 15-minute solitude, and the doctors giving me unrelated information that they can give to me at another time. Great. And the visitors, are you okay? You gonna be well? I dispelled all of that by just focusing on the goal. The end result was better health. And due to the process of that, by ordering these thoughts through visualization, I was able to manifest where I'm at today. Where I'm at today is not where I was 6 weeks ago.
Wow.
6 weeks ago, I was weighing 166 pounds. I couldn't breathe. I had oxygen in my nose, and I was Hurt Jones. It was like G.I. Joe couldn't even do nothing with me. I was seriously injured, action figure. But through the mistakes of not living right and ordering one's thoughts through a concrete process of being objective. If I'd have made better choices with my health in my younger years, at my age right now, I would be in a better state. But it's better late than never.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I tell a lot of individuals on my podcast, I say, look, 15 minutes just to sit still and be still and order your thoughts. You can accomplish amazing things for yourself. Our topic is abstract and concrete. Those are the two forms right after visualization and manifestation.
Right.
Because in order to order your thoughts through visualization, you have to go from the abstract to straight visualization. You see what I'm saying? Right. So you utilizing these tools and they do nothing but bettering yourself. And for 15 minutes, I can go to KFC, knock back a $5 box and be going up out the door without even using the bathroom in 15 minutes.
Right.
Not even spending $1 of my money. I just sat still like this. Simple process.
And I love that. That's powerful. God bless you, brother. And he's going to continue to do whatever you put out there. It starts with the mind. So as a man thinks in his heart, so is he.
That's right.
So you have to first see yourself in a place. You have to look at yourself in the future. Where you're going to be at? What do you want to be? Where you plan to be? And if you see yourself, then that means you have steps to take and come into that concrete decision that you made. The abstract things that are going on in life, you have to bring all that into captivity and say, okay, what am I going to utilize that's going to be beneficial, and what I'm going to use that's going to be garbage, and I'm going to throw that stuff away. So when we do that, you come into the mindset to I am victorious. It's throwing away the words, the abstract words that mean no, they're not concrete. If I do, or maybe, it always has to be concrete with the decisions that you make in this life, because if they're not concrete, you're going to continue being abstract and just being all over the place.
Well said.
Yeah, the process actually works for both good and bad.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
we get ourselves into bad situations through the same process.
Oh,
You know,
yes, indeed.
the auto-suggestion and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
like what we keep talking about on this show is connecting with the good, you know, connecting with God and His ways, and then making that concrete within yourself. So the suggestions that you give yourself are kind of automatic. They're just right in line with God's suggestions, you know.
Literally.
So I had a question for you, though. When you were visualizing, were you actually feeling or seeing, how were you seeing your body as healed?
Oh,
Were you picturing yourself like doing jumping jacks or push-ups or
through
something?
the visualization, I look at my best self. You know, when you was younger, you had your best self, how you liked it yourself, what you liked about yourself. What I did was I brought that image up. And that was my best state of health, best state of being at that moment. So I focused on the moment, but what I did was I utilized desire.
Okay.
Desire combined with will gave me a sharper HD image of what I was visualizing. So by doing that, I was able to see my face more clearly, and I made sure I put a smile on my face. I made sure the atmosphere was sunny, because you can't really harvest anything in a cloudy day. It needs that sunshine.
Absolutely.
So I did that, and I made sure I was doing something active. Like sometimes I ride a motorcycle, you know, and then I even take things from the movie like The Matrix and stuff, how Neo was able to bring forth different things to what he needed to do. So instead of me utilizing those tools from that aspect, I was like, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I need a motorcycle, I need to ride around, and I make sure the wind is blowing in my face. And I'm waving to people, so people are happy to see me, because I always tell myself, that I'm highly resourceful and everything is available to me when needed on my pathway at every moment in time and every point in space. So when I'm traveling and anything I may need is made available to me because I'm highly resourceful.
Absolutely.
And I'm highly regarded and respected by all others, known and unknown to me. So at the end of the day, these auto suggestions can work for anyone.
That is so true, brother.
Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself to what is your divine due.
There you go.
That is amazing. Listen, like I said, I'm getting a lot up out here as well. I mean, it's crazy. And going back to what I always say is you design your own path. Everyone's a book, and every day you get up and the pages are written. You choose what is going to be written in that page, and then when people come back to see and read your book, what are they going to read in the book? Are they going to get something out of it that's going to bring them to a different place, or is it going to stagnate them? You are the living testimony for everything. We are the living testimony, and people read inside your story. Yeah. Even when you don't say anything, they see just by seeing the way that you walk and the way that you deal with things, the way you handle things.
Like that.
It's going to enlighten someone else. Be like, okay, I see where this brother's moving. I like that. I'm gonna watch him, just check him out, see what was going down. I can do that too. Each one teach one. We're inspired by each other. So when we continue building bridges and just being the light, walking in that light, and just being that light, people are going to see. For the people, I say there's three kinds of people: people that get it, people that's going to get it, and some people that never get it. So we're about to go into some coverage from Big Al back there, from auto suggestion clips that he's going to show us, and then we'll be right back with this last segment of this, and then we're going to go into something that balances off this whole day here. So,
All right.
Right back.
Hello, my name is Donald Curry. I'm a master hypnotist and an NLP practitioner. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about self-hypnosis and teaching you a very powerful self-hypnosis technique that's called autosuggestion. Self-hypnosis is a very powerful tool that enables you to become your own hypnotist so that you can hypnotize yourself to boost your confidence, achieve your goals, increase your motivation, and much more. Self-hypnosis allows you to tap into the power of your own subconscious mind so that you can start getting your subconscious mind to do what you want it to do on a daily basis, to help you get unstuck so that you start moving forward in life. Autosuggestion is a very powerful self-hypnosis technique that I teach my clients and my students. It's powerful, simple, and effective. First, we come up with a suggestion, and for the purpose of the exercise that we're going to be doing today, we're going to use the suggestion, every day, in every respect, I get better and better. Every day, in every respect, I get better and better. You're going to give yourself this suggestion a total of 10 times. And every time that you give yourself the suggestion, you count it. Every day, in every respect, I get better and better. Every day, in every respect, I get better and better. Every day, in every respect, I get better and better. And so on and so forth until you've completed 10 repetitions. Another alternative is taking your hands and placing them on your lap and pressing down every time that you say the suggestion on your lap until you've completed the 10 repetitions. Every time that you give yourself a suggestion, it compounds itself a little bit more and a little bit more in the subconscious mind until it becomes permanent. So the more that you do this, the more powerful it's going to become. It takes the subconscious mind around 21 days to make a new habit or behavior. So what I'm going to suggest to you is that you practice with this easy technique for 21 days and notice what happens. And you don't have to stop at 10 repetitions a day. You can do 20, you can do 30, you can do 120. You can do as many as you choose, because the more that you do it, the stronger that it's going to become. Visit my website at www.donaldcurry.com and enroll in my self-hypnosis course. It's a full, comprehensive course that contains many self-hypnosis techniques to help you move forward in life. I look forward to seeing you soon. Be well.
Listen, guys, we're back on the round table, and it's an amazing topic: auto-suggestion, abstraction, and concrete. And these brothers have been killing it. We're gonna go into this last round, and then we're gonna wrap it up and go into a topic that gives us balances, which is called good to go, no go, where we get to critique the abstraction and the concreteness of these particular artists and give our personal opinions on what we see or don't see, and just give them something to build them so that they can go out and be more concrete in their skill and craft. So you wanna?
What I'm getting out of this is what you keep saying all the time: as a man thinketh. And there's so many ways of saying that. And I just listened to a video by a guy from many years ago, Earl Nightingale, I think is his name. And he talked about that very point. You know, you become what you think about. What you think about the most, that's what you become. And where we are right now is a result of what we thought about yesterday and every day before that. Where we will be tomorrow is what we're thinking about today. And perfect example. I mean, he just told us how to do it, how to change our tomorrow. You know, he basically created his future because we have the gift. We have the gift of creativity, and we don't even use it. And I'm loving this so much because I'm trying to apply this to my own life. Just this very week, I've been trying to do that. And now I'm not going to just try. It's going to happen. So I appreciate it. The story, the testimony.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Iron sharpens iron. You know, it's all about building. We either build or we tear down. That's it. Yeah. And when we build upon one another, we rise. When we tear down, we fall. We have to continue just reminding ourselves that, what am I here for? Am I here to build, or am I here to tear down? I'm starting with my own thought pattern. Everything that I think, everything that I do is to edify everything around me. And I'm going to take that out into the world to every man, every woman, and I'm going to give that to every person that comes into my path. Circumstances and situations that we go through are what they are, but the outcome and how we deal with them is how it is going to affect.
Yeah.
So life is a roller coaster ride. It's going ups and downs. And I thank God for the trials and tribulations, because without those, we can never really be grateful for the blessings that we have, which is life, is to wake up every morning and say, listen, thank you, Lord. I'm breathing. Now you've given me a path. Let me walk on that path and be the best out of you created me that I can possibly be for everyone that I come in contact with.
Yeah.
That's crazy right there. I like that. I actually asked for my trials and tribulations, not even realizing the item. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. I asked to be broken down, rebuilt. I asked to have my worst fears manifested. I asked to be created in a better version of myself, which is in your image. This is what I'm telling God. Weeks later, broke down. Whoa, Skittles, no rainbow. I was hurt.
Right.
I mean, when you have to go to the restroom and you having trouble breathing as you utilizing the restroom, your heart getting ready to go out. So I basically started thinking in the reverse. Because I remember reading a book, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Most profound things this man stated in the book. The main thing was thinking.
Yeah.
It wasn't about everything he said in the book. I caught those other things, but thinking. The human being, how the human being thinks. What do you think of yourself and what do you tell yourself will determine whether you will experience lack in your life or abundance. Because success awaits all of us. It's just how you reach your hand out to go get it.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing. When you're waking up in the morning and you say thank you, you are releasing gratitude into the universe.
That's true.
Literally. When I go in my backyard, I see woodchucks. I see them, they see me. I mentally say, hey, how y'all doing? Yeah. Because they're serving a purpose.
Right.
They have to eat the berries that fell from the tree, or we would be slipping and sliding down the street.
Right.
So the same thing, whereas the birds that I feed through the bird feeder, they come and they tweet and they getting their little bird seeds and stuff. And I'm like happy to see them. They're not happy to see me, they're happy to see them seeds.
Right.
But I'm providing a service.
Right.
Because I'm being of service.
That's right.
What if they couldn't find those seeds? They just feasting on worms.
Right.
That was already made available to them. So at the same thing as all I'm concerned with is being of service.
That's what we're here for.
That's all I'm concerned with. Right. So that my legacy, when I get called back by the All-Father, he can say, job well done.
That's it, bro. That's it.
You know? Yeah.
It's all about the process and what we do in the process. I always talk about the dash, the birth date and death date. And most people are concerned with dying. Be concerned with how you're living.
Right.
Because we are going to go the path of the afterlife and meet our maker. But that dash on the tombstone, the person was born and the person died, that dash signifies their life that lived, that what they left. And that is the concrete evidence of the abstract things that went on in their life.
That's a stone.
On their stone. The auto-suggestion reads, this person born, this person died. That dash signifies the abstract and how concrete they were in their life, because it's going to leave behind something for the people behind. Yep. And when we go before the Maker, he's going to say, listen, what I saw everything that you did, but what did you do for me? So we have to stand before him and say, Lord, hopefully I've done a service for you of what you call for me to do, which goes to that foundation, LOVE. Loved you, loved my brothers and sisters, and that's all action. That's all concrete evidence of how you lived and how you loved for everyone. Love yourself, love your people, and continue to build. And that's going to be the foundation of everything.
That is true. That is absolutely correct.
So we're about. Listen, it was an amazing topic today. We want to thank Brother Papa T for placing that foundation out there for us to have. And but we're about to go into this next segment of our show here called Good to Go, No Go, where we listen to different artists and we listen and we let it know if it's good to go or we say it's a no go. And we break it down to why we feel that it's a good to go or no go. And today we are starting off with a group or an artist named 6 Foot Change from NYC. All right, I'm gonna put this right into the hands of Joe Carroll because I believe this is his expertise right here, specialties.
Yeah, that's almost my style, what I really like in hard rock. I love the sound, the overall sound of that. I thought it was well done. The way everything sounded, it was crisp and clear, and I like that in that kind of heavy music. What I didn't like, and I need to hear more of it, was the power or lack of the vocals. I couldn't quite see the vocals fitting with that sound. Maybe live with the right PA system, it comes across as different. Maybe on headphones it's different. But I didn't feel the power of the vocals like I did with the music. The music grabbed me. I like that style, especially that beginning with the drums. But the vocals didn't quite do it for me. So I liked it, and it also was kind of, to me, they were imitating another group or a couple of groups a little too closely. So I give it a no-go on those, but it was pretty good though.
Awesome. My brother?
I'm off the gate. I'm gonna say good to go. That sounds like a soundtrack to a movie ending, literally. The drums, the guitarist, the vocals could have been a little bit more stated with conviction. But at the end of the day, you have some people that can't handle that. Right. So it's something for everyone. Yeah. But good to go.
Awesome. I also agree and give it a good to go. And you hit it right on the head for me. Definitely soundtrack.
Yeah, something was off.
I definitely I was visualizing as I was listening. I saw it maybe a slow motion, like some people walking, and it's like a group of people like Lost Boys, or I kind of
Queen of the Dam.
Yeah,
something
I
like
felt
that.
It. I definitely felt it. I would love to hear the vocalist a little bit more stand out.
It's potential.
But I love the way that he was going with it. It made me feel like, okay, this can be something really good. So I'm gonna give it a good to go. I think the music was amazing as well. I definitely would like to hear more of that record as well. So I'd give it a good go. Our next song is Blitz. There's no specific location, but I'm ready to hear Blitz.
Think about this beautiful chopper, dang. 36, 24, 36, you know? With my dream on, man, fantasize about her, man. You know what I mean? You know. Good night.
I remember the first place you took me, the very first time you picked me up. I was so damn scared the first night where I ended up. Open your door and let me in. I swear to God, this where this love begins. Didn't wanna give it up so fast, but in my heart I know it will last. Am I dreaming?
From your oohs M's and R's, you're letting me know I'm doing my job. You do you, just let me do my part. Bubble baths got us wet from morning to dark. Your frame alone had my eyes caught. The smell of the scent made everything stop. I knew you had class, my soul in you.
Okay, I'm gonna toss this all the way over to you, my brother.
Very interesting. It's a very interesting track. It came on mysterious at first. The vocalist, female artist, singing a hook. She know what she's doing. He's strong in the vocals. The production is tight, put together. I see potential. I would definitely say good to go.
Okay, okay. Brother Joe?
Yeah, I struggled with that one a little bit. I thought the female singer was the singer in the song at first. And I wasn't feeling it. I was going, it's too much in the background, like with the other group. And so I'm in my mind, I'm going, this is going to get a no-go again. Then the guy comes on, and he sounds good to me. The production I thought was pretty good. For my ears, when the female was singing, there was something that was bothering my ears. It was well done and everything, you know, from a production standpoint, but something was bothering me. I don't know if it was the vibration in her voice or what. Overall, I think it's good, just like with 6 Foot Chain, but for me, I don't know, I liked his vocals. I don't know, I give it a no-go. I give it a no-go, just for those reasons, but that's personal. Overall, I think it was pretty well done.
I believe it or not, I was torn with this as well. When it came on, you hit it on the head for me, Joe. I thought I thought it was her song. I thought it was a female song. I didn't even think rap was going to be in it. So I thought it was just going to be an R&B song. Her vocals, to me, needed more work. To me, it needed more work. She felt a little off with her vocals to me. The music, even the production, didn't seem as tight. The mix didn't seem as tight, or master didn't seem as tight as I listen to records and artist records all the time. It didn't have that okay, I'm ready to put you out on the radio in the industry sound. Yeah. Okay. Overall, the rapper, I like the rapper. The rapper, he was really good. He was really good. It seemed like it ended up, it probably was his song, and she was on the hook. But at first, I thought it was her song until I heard him, and it must be it was his song. I'm gonna give that a good no-go for this time. I think they have very good potential in it being a really good song. Mm-hmm. I think they need to come back together and kind of like reconstruct it and do something with it. I think it can be a great song. The music itself was good music. It just didn't seem like it was mixed and mastered to the standards that I'm used to hearing for a song like that. So I'm gonna give it a no-go, but I think that they have potential in it being a good to go.
Yep.
They are Blitz.
Yeah. So, listen, we out of time for today. I thank both of you guys for sitting on the panel with us. We thank Papa T, Big Al, the whole network for giving us this opportunity, and we'll see you guys back here hopefully next week, same time, same station. We love you.
Airborne, about 6,000 miles from the ground. Destination, headed anywhere other than down. Then all of a sudden, the wind started blowing. That's when I figured out that you were essential to my survival. I was flying high then, things started getting shaky.
like you were essential to my survival. I was flying high when things started getting shaky. It was dark that night, my vision was getting hazy. You were by my side, right there to help me fly. You were my co-pilot. You will make it through the turbulence. Life has a way of knocking you down to the point you give up. Catch you in mid-flight and toss you around and around and around, yeah. But I'll always be right there to keep you up in the air. And I promise I won't let your feet hit the ground. Things started getting shaky. It was dark that night. My vision was getting hazy. By my side, help me fly. You will make it through the turbulence. Oh, oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the show again. You see the smile on the face because we've done it once again. We've gone through the process. We've released and related with useful data and information, hopefully that you can use to process throughout the course of your week as we have obtained this data and information simultaneously, and we expect to utilize it. Auto suggestion, abstract and concrete was a very interesting topic for me to actually sit as you did, the viewer in the audience, and actually absorb from the great Ken Hampton, Brother O, and Josie Joe Carroll. Auto suggestion has manifested itself almost as a final stage to the acquisition. The acquisition meaning the acquisition of anything in existence. You can go from the prone to the perpendicular real easy, real fast, or you can go slow. It's totally up to you. This information that's being related to you here from week to week, we hope that you are absorbing it and you're actually utilizing it. As Joe always requests, he says, don't let it just be something that we do on television night where we come on the air and we utilize it for a day, but utilize it, incorporate it into your life. Take it out to your peers, share it. Each one teach one. Together we all grow wiser. That is our task. That is our objective for even doing this television series, because we feel it is unique and it is an issue whose time has definitely come. We must begin to reverse, as Brother O suggested to you. We must reverse the process of failure, defeat, and all of those issues which is negative that we actually relate to as evil, and tell you that anytime that you come in contact with evil, be gracious enough to flee from it. Don't walk, don't crawl, run and fly if you possibly can. Because as Joe alluded to tonight on the actual panel, that the same process that we're always telling you to utilize to become more positive can also be reversed and utilized to actually bring negativity, evil, fear, and those negative things into your existence. We give it no credit, we give it no time, we give it no space. We tell you to reap only positivity by planting positivity, because the seed cultivated is the result of greatness that you shall achieve. Order suggestion, I just want to take it a step further, is the fact of when we spoke to you about affirmation, getting up and saying, I am the greatest vocalist on the planet. I am the greatest basketball player on the planet. Actually, auto suggestion is writing it out, ladies and gentlemen, and actually repeating it to yourself over and over and over again till it becomes an automatic suggestion. When you get up in the morning, you become that thing. Auto suggestion. Automatically, as Brother Ken said, suggest to yourself that this is the process, this is what I have to do, so that you can avoid the process and actually get right into the meat and heart of the subject matter of actually being that thing. Because your position here on earth, being man, being woman, being a child, is to be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have what you want to have. And if you use that guideline as your plan, you have nothing but success, prosperity, abundance, and all the things that are positive before you, within you, behind you, and in everywhere you step and exist. Success awaits us, folks. Keep it coming. See you back here same time, same place next week.
Two-tone L-E-L-N-E-S-S-N, yes, we are the very best.
$7 popping collars, eating shrimp by the dollar. Met some girls in Guatemala, now they trying to holler.
Now before they wouldn't bother, now I'm trying to be a scholar, cause she giving all the knowledge to me.
Knowledge to me.
Doing homework every night of the week.
Night of the week.
Like she chillin' up at college with me.
College for me, but we cruising, man. Rolling up at 4:30. Kush same color as a Kobe Road jersey. Oh, a throwback worthy. Giraffe ass high. Fresh breeze just passing us by.
Cause I'm cruising on a Sunday afternoon. I got my good shoes on, ain't got no bad news. Here's what you say to the lady. Let me squeeze you, oh, let me hold you, oh, let me squeeze you, oh, let me hold you. Why? Cause I don't wanna leave this party, baby, without you. What you waiting for? Hop on the ride.
Okay.
What you waiting for? Hop in the
So
ride.
I arrive at a party at 9. I reside beside Sim. Think when we fly, time's on our side. But look again, then it's 11 p.m. Chalk it on the board. Time to sin. Let's begin. Hey, you're kinda cute, and I got the loot to befriend both you and your girlfriend too.
You single Tim Jones?
Well, that depends. Just then she turned to a friend and she said,
I really like him.
Say word.
I really like him.
Oh yeah.